You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, with respect to Matt Hughes and everybody else, this is a matchup of the two best welterweight champions in UFC history, and you got to feel good for Kamaru Usman. He wanted this George St-Pierre fight, and it has finally materialized for him tonight.
Usman feels like this is the last step. This is the last hurdle to cross in order to truly stand alone at the top of the welterweight division's history. It is going to be much easier to say than it will be to do, because George St-Pierre is a beast. And this is the guy that changed mixed martial arts for all time. He can do it all, man. I cannot wait for this one. Beautiful kick. Oh, nice. Nice.
A lot of power on display from Kamaru Usman as he lands yet again there.
Kamaru Usman showed in the Colby Covington fight, not only is he the best welterweight in the world, he may just be the toughest welterweight in the world, because he went through the fire in order to retain that title.
Usman gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward. Usman's doing a real good job with his jab right now. Nice double leg shot.
Oh, he slams his opponent to the canvas. I think the octagon's shaking, DC.
The octagon was shaking. Somebody secure the doors because they are going to blow the roof off of this place.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Lands the ground and pound strike. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman. The wrestling's on point and the ground and pound going on as well.
You know, these skills are what allowed Kamaru Usman to become the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He is a tremendous wrestler, incredibly strong, and you are seeing all that happen in the octagon right now. He is on point.
Usman's got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here.
That guillotine is tight.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Oh, that's a flush elbow from the bottom. Well played. Usman getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet.
Great ground and pound by this man.
5 minutes in the books.
Ready.
Round 2 is underway. Front kick to the body by GSP. Oh, nice straight punch there to his opponent, and he lands it just after catching the leg. So clearly, he is starting to find his timing, not just offensively, but defensively as well. Very good read there.
Multiple kicks land on the target. Great job. Big double leg level change.
Oh, good entry there to take the fight to the grappling realm. Now we'll see what he can do from here, champ.
This is exactly where he wants to be. Look for him to try to use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
Well, St-Pierre's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Usman's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Under 3 minutes to go, round 2. Oh, big front kick lands flush. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh my goodness, what a right hand.
Knee to the body.
He's giving him so many different things right now.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. The cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to his door.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him. Oh, he got to his spot.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight. Great job changing the position and getting that reversal.
Final seconds here of round two.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
10 minutes in the can. Oh, third round of this championship fight. Lead kick landed there by Usman. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio is so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at two, he is stringing together four.
Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Usman's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was...
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Oh, uppercut.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body. They're really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Usman's all sorts of bruised up on his body. That is going to hurt something fierce tomorrow. All right, so some fatigue striking, I guess you would call it here. He is landing, but just not inflicting much damage because his stamina is on low. Double leg takedown is true. Good, solid strike on the ground.
That was great head movement. Oh, man.
Targeting the body with the kick now. Oh, beautiful reaction by him there, DC. Caught the kick and immediately countered with a perfectly timed takedown.
I mean, John, when you can have a reactionary takedown, it's usually the easiest one because you don't have to go and find the takedown. You just see something, you counter and react on it, and it makes the takedown much easier.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Oh, nice elbow from the bottom. Hard to win a fight biting off of your back, but he's effective here. Usman's in half guard. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent.
Oh, right in the mount.
Usman swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. Good work from the top here by GSP. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Usman getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight.
I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Elbow blocked by Usman. Double leg.
Awesome level change. Great timing.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Side control. Nice transition.
St-Pierre gets up. He is back on the feet here.
The fighters separate.
Usman's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. Immediately gets the underhook.
Oh, he's got his back. You got to isolate a hip to try to break that lock. Breaking the lock is step number 1 to escape.
Nice body shot there. Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as though he's checked out a little bit.
A lot easier said than done. When his opponent has the power that he possesses, it's hard for him to say, you know what, I'm going to take one to give him.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Usman. Oh, another strike lands from the top. By closed guard now.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Usman's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Working out of the half guard here. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Superman punch lands.
Right into a takedown.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. And there's the elbow from the top by Usman. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Gonna try to take his opponent's back here, and he does. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Takedown defense is there. All right, so some depth.
Double leg shot.
Oh, what goes up must come down as he slams him right on the canvas. Huge moment in the round.
It excites me to watch somebody land those types of technique. The impact of that slam takedown was felt at the desk and in the first couple rows.
St-Pierre's in half guard. In position for a submission attempt here. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. Oh, man, that was slick.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Usman's really...
Nice guillotine tip here.
Oh, that gilly is tight.
Oh, that's it. That's it. All these actions, though, these big actions.
Trying to leverage those hips to escape, and he does.
Wow, that was beautiful. All he did, brought his hands to the hips, but got him up off of him to release some of that guillotine pressure, and it pulled him back in to control his posture.
Oh, my goodness, he got out again.
Wow, that is fantastic submission defense.
1 minute to go in the fight. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Usman's looking for that arm triangle. All-out action right through the final minute.